What if I told you that your biggest trading losses don't start when you hit the buy button? They don't begin when your stop loss gets hit. They don't even start when your favorite setup fails to play out. Your losses start the moment you skip the most critical part of your trading, your preparation and your review. Imagine a professional fighter stepping into the ring without warming up. Imagine a concert pianist walking onto stage without practicing scales. Sounds insane, right? Yet that's exactly what most traders do every single day. They roll out of bed, flip open their laptops, scan a few charts, and jump into battle, all while their minds are screaming, go, go, go. They think they're being proactive. In reality, they're stepping into chaos unarmed. Because in trading, control isn't something you find in the heat of the moment. It's something you build long before and long after the market opens. The mirage of market control. The first lie many traders believe is that control means controlling the market. They think if they analyze more indicators, study more chart patterns, or consume more news, they'll be able to bend price action to their will. They chase mastery over external chaos. But here's the reality. You can't control whether the market spikes up or crashes down. You can't control when a whale decides to dump a massive position. You can't control macro news shocks or unexpected liquidity grabs. What you can control is you. You can control your preparation, the mental and emotional foundation you lay before you even open your trading platform. You can control your response, the clarity and discipline you apply when things go wrong or even when they go right. Most traders believe their edge lies in outsmarting the market. But the real edge? It lies in out-preparing, out-processing, and out-disciplining your own mind. The unsung hero of consistency. Picture this. You're about to trade. Your heart is already racing because you checked Twitter this morning and saw someone bragging about a 500% gain. You open your charts and suddenly feel this itching urgency to catch up, to make something happen. That's the trap. A pre-trade warm-up is what keeps you from stepping into that mental quicksand. It's your first shield, your first line of defense. Think of elite athletes before a big game. They stretch, they breathe, they visualize the entire match. Their warm-up isn't optional, it's sacred. For traders, a pre-trade warm-up should include mental check-ins. Ask yourself, how do I feel today? Am I anxious, overconfident, fearful? Did I sleep well? Did something upset me earlier? You're not just glancing at your emotions, you're taking a full inventory. Visualization. Imagine seeing your setup, entering as per your plan, managing it flawlessly, and exiting according to your rules, regardless of whether it's a win or loss. You're rehearsing discipline, not outcome. Breathwork and nervous system reset. 5 deep, conscious breaths can slow your heart rate, center your mind, and shift you from reactive to responsive mode. You move from fight or flight to observe and act. Without this warm-up, your first trade is a gamble on your emotional state. With it, your first trade is an execution of a plan, calm, deliberate, and precise. Obsession with process, not outcome. Here's a painful truth. Most traders think they're addicted to trading. They're not. They're addicted to the emotional spikes, the dopamine of big wins and the adrenaline of potential losses. This focus on outcome breeds inconsistency. If your identity as a trader is tied to the immediate result of each trade, you're on an emotional roller coaster. Your self-worth fluctuates with each candle. But when you shift your obsession from outcome to process, you become unshakable. Imagine you're a surgeon. You don't measure your skill by whether every surgery is perfect. You measure it by whether you followed sterile protocol, checked all vitals, executed each incision with trained precision. Trading is no different. You must anchor your pride not in profit, but in execution. When you can say, I followed my plan exactly as I designed it, and I accept the result without judgment. That's when you become a true professional. Why process matters more than any setup. A setup can win or lose. A market condition can favor you or crush you. But your process, your preparation and review, is the only constant you fully control. Process is your personal edge that no one can copy. You can share your trading strategy online and 10,000 people can download it, but no one can replicate your inner discipline. That's the true intellectual property of great traders. The process is not glamorous. It looks like boring repetition. But it's in those repetitions that consistency is born. And consistency in the end beats brilliance every single time. The crucible of mastery. The market closes, and what do most traders do? They vanish. They run from the pain of losses or rush to celebrate wins, ignoring the silent lessons in between. But here's where the elites separate themselves. They turn off the charts and turn inward. A post-trade review isn't about blaming or shaming yourself. It's about creating an honest mirror. Ask yourself, did I follow my plan? If I broke it, why? Was it fear, greed, impatience? Or was I operating from my pre-market preparation or reacting to the moment? Or what emotions surfaced that I didn't expect? Your goal is to dissect the trade as a scientist, not as a gambler regretting a bet. The review is where your patterns reveal themselves. It's where you discover the hidden habits that sabotage your progress. It's also where you find your strengths, those micro decisions you made right, the moments you held your ground. Without review, you're like an actor who never watches playback footage. You can't improve what you don't observe. The true gift of process. Emotional immunity is the ability to stay grounded when chaos hits. When your stop gets hit twice in a row and you still execute the next trade flawlessly, that's emotional immunity. When your unrealized profit reverses and you don't spiral into revenge trading, that's emotional immunity. This superpower isn't born in the heat of battle. It's forged in the silence of preparation and the clarity of review. The repetition of these processes rewires your brain. Neuroscience tells us, what you rehearse consistently becomes your automatic behavior. By visualizing discipline daily, you literally carve new neural pathways, making it easier to act calmly under stress. When you reflect consistently, you catch subtle emotional leaks before they become mental sinkholes. Why most traders skip preparation and reviews? Because they're boring. They don't give you the instant dopamine hit of a green candle. They don't make you feel like a genius overnight. They're like brushing your teeth or going to the gym, essential but unsexy. But here's the brutal truth. The difference between amateurs and professionals isn't in talent. It's in the willingness to do what's necessary, especially when it feels tedious. Most traders want excitement. Professionals want consistency. You have to decide which you're really chasing. From outcome chaser to process master. Every time you skip a pre-trade routine or ignore a review, you reinforce the identity of an impulsive trader. Every time you complete them, you reinforce the identity of a disciplined, professional trader. Your trading results are just a lagging indicator of your true identity. You don't become a disciplined trader after you make money. You make money consistently after you become a disciplined trader. The process builds the identity. The identity builds the results. The fighter's ritual. Think about a UFC fighter before a big title fight. They don't just show up and fight. They spend weeks in camp, refining diet, perfecting technique, studying opponent tendencies. On fight night, they have a strict warm-up ritual backstage. Stretching, breathwork, mental visualization of every scenario. After the fight, win or lose, they rewatch tape, dissect each movement, and adapt their future training. Why? Because they know the battle isn't just fought in the cage. It's won in the lonely hours of preparation and the humbling hours of reflection. Your mental cage. Your trading day is no different. The moment you log in, you're stepping into an arena where your opponent is not the market. It's your own mind. Your fears, your impulses, your need to be right. These are the real fighters in the cage with you. Your preparation is your training camp. Your review is your tape analysis. Your win isn't measured by the immediate P&L. It's measured by how many times you controlled your reactions, respected your rules, and maintained emotional balance. Building your personal pre-trade ritual. Here's a simple, actionable pre-trade warm-up template you can start today. 1. Mind check. Rate your emotional state from 1 to 10. If above 6, pause and reset. 2. Plan review. Read your written trading plan out loud. Confirm key setups and risk parameters. 3. Visualization. Close your eyes and imagine the trading day unfolding perfectly, including moments of adversity. Picture yourself executing your plan with calm and confidence. 4. Breathwork. Take 5 to 10 deep, slow breaths. Release tension from shoulders and jaw. 5. Commitment statement. Say out loud, I am here to follow my process, not to chase outcomes. Crafting a post-trade review process. After your session ends, 1. Plan versus reality. Did you follow your plan exactly? If not, why? 2. Emotional audit. What emotions came up? Where did you feel them in your body? 3. Behavior patterns. Did you slip into old habits? Did you act from fear or confidence? 4. Wins beyond money. What did you execute well regardless of result? 5. Next step. What one adjustment will you implement tomorrow? Your new commandments for control. 1. I will not enter a trade without emotional clarity. 2. I will not let a single trade define my worth. 3. I will not exit my trading day without honest self-reflection. 4. My power lies in my preparation, not in prediction. 5. My consistency is built in silence, not in the spotlight. Tomorrow, when you wake up and feel that urge to get in the market, stop. Before you touch a chart, ask yourself, have I prepared my mind as thoroughly as I prepare my charts? And when the day ends, don't vanish. Did I honor my process today? Did I keep my promise to myself? If you did, you won. If not, you learned, and that's still a victory. In a world obsessed with instant results, you can stand apart. Be the trader who is unshakable because they've built their control brick by brick, through pre-trade mental conditioning and post-trade honest feedback. Control isn't a lucky feeling on a green day. It's a deep-rooted state that grows from your commitment to process. If you honor this, you'll find a new kind of freedom. Freedom from needing to be right. Freedom from needing the market to cooperate. Freedom to simply execute and let the results take care of themselves over time. Your edge is you. You don't need more indicators. You don't need more Twitter alerts. You need a stronger you. The trader who prepares deeply and reviews relentlessly becomes immune to market noise. And that, my friend, is the ultimate edge.